What's up, everybody? Welcome back to That Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We can now equip ISO 8 to our characters. Basically, just small percentage upgrades and whatnot. So, already gave one to Spidey here. So we got plus 500 strength. I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep these other characters. So just keep the micromanaging down. We're going to hold off.
Were you guys having a party without me?
Fucking hate you, Hawkeye. I'm hunting down the Infinity Stones. Where were you?
Off on a quick trip to the West Coast to see my pal Kate. She's a Hawkeye too. It's complicated. We're both archers. I'm the better one, but she's better at plenty of other stuff, like life in general.
Does the world really need more than one Hawkeye?
It's not whether or not the world needs more than one Hawkeye. It's whether or not the world can handle more than one.
Well, you probably do need more than one Hawkeye to handle actual supervillain situations because you use a fucking bow and arrow.
And from what most of the Avengers tell me, this guy is already more than enough. You know, I'm not so sure they meant that as a compliment.
That's actually what I loved about the CW's Green Arrow TV show. They kept the supervillains pretty, street level, at least for the first couple seasons. When the show was really good, it was all kind of street level, and then it got really weird, especially in the was it Damien Dark? Was that his name, or am I thinking of a movie there? I'm not sure, but when they started adding the magic and some really weird. I mean, yeah, the Makuru and the stuff with Slade was weird, but Slade was always kind of like a enhanced steroids guy, so. Take it or leave it. But I stand by it. I thought Green Arrow was a much more believable, archer character than Hawkeye, in my opinion. Avengers Tower took a lot of damage, didn't it?
It sure did. But it's still standing, just like the heroes that call it home. We Avengers have been through plenty worse over the years.
Do you think Ultron is really defeated?
I mean, is he ever, really? As long as a trace of his code still exists on a tablet in some lab somewhere, he can always find his way back. But don't sweat. That'll take him at least an hour or two.
Oh, that's nice to know. I think the reason that I love Spider-Man so much is really because I think a lot of his villains are pretty street level. I mean, yeah, you have Electro, who's got his electric powers. You got the Rhino. But for the most part, his villains aren't OP. His villains aren't so ungodly powerful. It's a guy with mechanical arms. It's a guy in a giant rhino costume. Granted, yes, the rhino has genetically altered, but still. You got the Green Goblin. You've got Hammerhead, Shocker, and hell, even some of them are my favorites are Shocker and Hammerhead. I love the hokiness. But again, it's what I love about Spider-Man's villains, that I think if they were villains in something like Iron Man or villains against, some other comic book heroes, I really think that they would they'd be completely boring. I really like them in Spider-Man because I think they fit, and they aren't just they aren't just OP, in my opinion. Is Ultimo free of Ultron's control?
And I'm not getting any energy readings. So, yeah, I think so. Whatever I did, it worked. And I'm sure you guys all helped too.
Thank you. Thank you, Ant-Man. What do we do with Ultimo now?
Haul the big guy back to a shield hangar for dismantling. We definitely can't risk putting him in an unsecure location again. Seriously, Tony, who stores a giant killer robot in a warehouse in New Jersey?
Couldn't you just shrink him down?
Asked me that 20 punches ago? I mean, really? That totally would have made everything so much easier.
Thanks for the big hand.
I've got two. Might as well use them to do something good now and then.
I might include. I want to double check. I want to see who all constitutes as wisecrackers. Because I want to see if Ant-Man qualifies. Yeah, I'm trying to. Wait, didn't we get Ant-Man as a... Really? Ant-Man's not a hero in our game? Oh, that kind of blows. There we go. Nope. Man, I'm surprised the Ant-Man's not... Okay. Seems kind of weak.
I imagine you have some questions regarding the outcome of this battle.
Why did the giant robot stop attacking?
It was no easy task, but I managed to isolate Ultron's code and redirect it into the Mind Stone itself. That action wiped out any other external traces of his programming. Thus, all of his physical forms were simultaneously deactivated.
Is Ultron gone for good then?
The stone has its own natural defenses, not unlike the security on a sophisticated computer. Any thought patterns, real or artificial, contained within it can only be accessed by external sources. For all intents and purposes, Ultron is now a prisoner of the Mind Stone.
Could someone else free Ultron from the stone?
Perhaps, but only if they knew exactly where in the stone that his digital consciousness was stored. I made sure to bury that information quite deep. The chances of his recovery are slim.
Thanks, Vision.
This may not be warranted quite yet.
Three stones recovered, 3 more to go.
I can whip up a containment solution for the stones we have, while you search for any traces of...
Your quest may have to be temporarily put on hold.
You saw what just happened here. What could be more important than preventing another attack like this?
There will be another attack to prevent, far sooner than anticipated. It seems that Ultron's search for a suitable host body activated more than just Ultimo.
I thought you said that Ultron couldn't control any more machines from inside the stone.
He cannot. But once activated, some programming cannot be stopped until its prime directive is achieved.
Prime directive? What prime? Sentinels. And I know just where they're headed. X marks the spot.
Boo.
Destroy all mutants. Destroy all mutants.
Нет, not today, товарищ.
Hey, how you doing, Colossus?
Comrade, heads up!
And eyes wide open.
Boo. Strong point of view.
That's my team they're attacking. We gotta help them.
Web shooters locked and loaded.
Sentinels only got one directive. Wipe all mutants out of existence.
Oh, that had
All right, there we go. One down.
Use that core it dropped against them.
Mutant detected. Terminate.
Like to see you try, scrap heap.
Save some for us, mein Freund.
Why should you always get to have all the fun?
Cool. Where's Deadpool? I'm gonna keep asking this question because I want Deadpool.
Convene the mansion's posterior, and try not to bring any uninvited guests along.
I mean, if Deadpool's gonna get introduced, it's gonna be in this because he's technically he's a mutant, isn't he? That's always been one of those things that I've never fully fully understood, like who constitutes a mutant and who the hell doesn't. Because I know it was in one of the cartoons. It was when Peter was dealing with the whole Man Spider issue. What was I saying? When Peter was dealing with the whole Man Spider issue, he goes to Professor Xavier to get help on it, and basically the guy says, yeah, I can't help you. You're not an X-Man. You're not a mutant. So, you know, it's one of those that Wade Wilson wasn't a mutant by birth. He was one through science, so technically so was Peter, but you couldn't help Pete. I don't know. It's never made sense to me. That was a damn good cartoon, though. I'm talking. I want to say it was the one from the 90s. It kind of had that techno intro. Nobody used guns. Even the cops had like weird like laser guns. Had those like really cool like 3D environments for no reason at times. If anybody knows what the hell I'm talking about, it was a really good cartoon.
Themselves after that. I'm ready. Are you?
My tale's just begun.
Ah, get it? Because he has a tail. It's funny. I'm not gonna diss on Nightcrawler though. Actually, I do like Nightcrawler. Oh, come on! But you know what? Just because I wanna bring in people from different franchises. We're gonna bring in Psylocke just because she looks pretty. She looks awesome. What are her abilities? But it looks like she kind of serves the same purpose as Gamora. You know, with the sword and whatnot. Okay, so Psychic Knife, Katana Slash, Scion. Yeah, basically she is the same as. You know, I've been upgrading everybody's abilities, but, or I've only been upgrading Spider-Man's abilities. Should probably put in some points for everyone else. Or at least Star-Lord, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep him. Yeah, I should probably go through that process of giving the, that ISO energy, but nah, I'm too lazy.
No time for idle chatter.
Well, then why am I able to talk to you then? There a problem, Cyclops?
Dedicated network. Once a single unit identifies a mutant target, it alerts all others in the area.
Then there are really more Sentinels coming.
Most certainly. And based on my experience, they should be arriving any moment now. Colossus and I will stay here to make sure the front of the school stays secure.
I guess Wolverine was right.
Don't tell him that. Ever.
You look troubled.
This wasn't exactly the battle we expected.
But as a mutant, it is mine to fight, whether I choose it or not.
Then we'll be right here by your side.
I must hold the line and protect our home, while you attend to other matters. But once this threat has been vanquished, the X-Men shall stand with you.
At least we got one giant metal man on our side.
We shall crush all the others into scrap.
Need something, bub?
You sure took down that Sentinel fast.
Practice. Those rust buckets have been hunting X-Men since before I even joined up.
Can all of them be defeated the same way?
Depends on the make and model. Some are bigger, stronger, and deadlier than others.
Let's hope there aren't more coming then.
Anything, pal. It's that there's always more coming.
They should probably get moving.
The only mind reader around here.
Oh, she reads minds too.
Schrecklicher Roboter. Always leaving behind such a mess.
You faced Sentinels before?
More times than I can count. They were built by those who wish to see us dead. And they won't stop until that mission is complete.
Who would want to kill mutants?
There are more people than you might imagine.
But the X-Men are heroes.
Shame that so many judge us on our appearances and abilities instead of our actions, isn't it? But when you look like me, you get used to being hated and feared.
Well, maybe it's the spiky hair that goes back, the yellow eyes, the fangs, that evil smile you're wearing.
Then prepare yourself for the greatest show on Earth.
You know, and also, you know, the German accent doesn't help. Let's be frank.
That's what I call team.
I'm cutting in.
Room for one more?
Not cutting in, get it? Wait. Is that who I think it is?
You might want to search the area for more anomalies.
Serious. Anyone else hear that?
Greetings, compatriots. Either you're
Uses big words.
infinite cosmic power we just liberated from the Hellfire Club, or... Oh! Is it taco night again?
Of course, we gotta... I'm serious. Did anyone else hear Deadpool?
Your grim countenance suggests that international delicacies aren't on your menu this day.
How did you locate the Infinity Stone, Beast?
It helps to have friends in high places and in dark corners. And the Hellfire Club indubitably fits both of those criteria.
You stole the stone from your fellow mutants?
In the Hellfire Club, a mutant must not only be rich beyond belief, but also cruel beyond compare. This stone is far safer in my furry blue hand than in theirs.
Can we add your stone to our collection?
And here I was flabbergasted to find one bona fide Infinity Stone. The fact that you have gathered 3 is simply staggering.
If we don't find them all, the entire universe may pay the price.
Alive, my astonishing ally. We shall find these puzzlingly potent pebbles post-haste.
Okay, was that alliteration necessarily? Like I get it, if you like to use big words. I like to use big words myself sometimes. But do you have to use that many adjectives? Really? Now you that goes from just you have a vocabulary to you're being an ass.
Ultimate power source identified. Integrated. Upgrading.
Infinity Sentinel, normal mutant hunting robots. I missed the end of that.
Termination protocol.
Oh, stars and garters.
I'm serious. I swear I heard Deadpool earlier.
Entering attack mode.
The front of the mansion has been cleared.
But what is now even clearer is that this threat is far from over.
Anytime now.
Lethal force authorized. Containing threat.
Well, doing that little energy core really didn't help me on that one.
Maybe pull in those cores before they detonate.
Ah.
Now that's what I call one more.
I'm cutting in.
Lethal force authorized. Returning fire.
Okay, that had to have been taken directly from the new Spider-Man game, because that was one of his that was one of his suit's special powers. I can't remember what it was, like web barrage or something. It was this move. It's a really cool move. Like I said, it was just, I swear to God, I mean, that was taken right from Spider-Man game. Maybe it was in the show or in the comics or whatever, but still. He's gonna launch that stone or something, because this level's not done yet.
Come now, Cyclops. When has following you ever done our kind any good? You've allied yourselves with humans. The same race who designed these monstrosities to hunt us. Pathetic.
This is about far more than us versus them, Eric. We need to put our differences aside and work together for once. There are much larger forces at play here.
I am aware. My contacts inside the Hellfire Club informed me about the artifact your X-Men stole from them. As expected, you vastly underestimated its power. That is a mistake you have made far too often, boy.
Release him at once!
Really, the guy with magnet powers, you're gonna send the giant metal guy to fight him? Okay.
After all, we did not come here for a fight.
Maybe I misunderstand Magneto's powers, but still. I love how it says persuade him, and it basically just means fight him.
Why must we always do this dance?
Excuse me.
Xavier and his brats have been coming a long time!
If you want to beat me, you better shape up.
The Juggernaut don't run away from nothing!
This is getting boring. Can we kill them now?
Pretty
Room for one more.
That's what I call
Cutting in!
Your X-Men never learn.
Alright, that was one of those we were supposed to lose.
Will not fall by my hand. Then I will watch as all that they hold dear crumbles to the ground around them.
You got it, boss. This performance is gonna bring the house down. And there ain't nothing that can stop me. That's right, you better run. I'm gonna crush you. The Juggernaut's inertia is impossible to diminish. He's gonna bring down the whole flippin' mansion.
Taco night! We're gonna eat while the X-Men fight! Yeah! There, give me the lyrics.
And here it is, the whole reason I'm playing this game.
Okay, that's it! Someone's about to get a kick square in the chimichangas!
Merc with mouth, regenerating degenerate. I like that one.
I will destroy you!
Oh, so now Deadpool is inspired to join our cause. How heroic.
Guess we're ordering out tonight. Who wants pizza?
Really, given how batshit insane Deadpool is, are you surprised? Like, she says that Deadpool's not complete.
Oh, that was ugly. And I would know.
Juggy's literally bouncing off the walls!
Get up then.
Had to hurt.
I'd like to see you try to stop me.
Room for one more? Now that's what I call teamwork.
Should do plenty of damage. There we go.
Quick, this way.
Nowhere left to run, punks.
You think you cannot be stopped, Tovarish? Allow me to prove you wrong.
Party time!
Yes. All right, let's see here. You know what? I'm keeping Psylocke. Actually, I like keeping a more like a really strength-based character. But oh yeah, Deadpool's coming in. Excuse me. All right, let's see here. Our team, him. Let's see what to give him. Definitely, let's give him a vitality boost and. Yeah, let's boost his heavy attack damage. Why not? Alright, let's see here. Boost some of these abilities. Katana Rama. Alright, also, there's one other thing I want to do.
Let's swing into action.
There we go. Oh, I forgot to talk to him. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Just kind of getting a feel for what his moves are. So I remember in the second game.
Most secure room in the mansion. I'd say you'll be safe.
Ah, it's Mystique.
But that would be a lie. Training sequence initiated.
I remember in the second game you could use Deadpool's teleporting powers to kind of cheat your way around and get into rooms that like you get into puzzle rooms without actually having to, you know, do the puzzle.
These training programs may be holographic, but they can still hurt us.
They don't call it the danger room for nothing.
Looks like someone could use a swift kick to the head.
Okay, that one's grenades. That one's just like a... Okay, Okay, that one uses his teleporting. Okay.
Level Alpha clear. Initiating level Beta. Level Beta clear. Initiating level Gamma.
Oh. Damn it, Star-Lord, don't waste our revives.
The threat level is escalating quite rapidly.
You think this is intense? Hey, Mystique, switch it over to the file marked Deadpool's Danger Room Dream Dates. What you need? You ain't seen nothing yet.
on that axe.
Now that's what I call teamwork.
Just shoots a bunch of rockets.
Level Gamma clear. Initiating level Delta.
Can't survive in there forever. I'll make sure.
Really? We went Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and now we're going to Delta? I don't know why, that just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Error. Power levels beyond maximum threshold. Abort training sequence. Abort. Abort. Abort.
Am I the only one who needs a nap after that?
Huge work. Yep.
Oh, cool. Deadpool gets health over time. Neat. I guess that makes sense.
A new era.
Really? You had to send Juggernaut in to destroy the mansion, but you could have just done that the entire time?
None of you will live to see it.
Seems, I don't know. Seems, like a little bit of weak sauce there.
Magneto has obtained the Power Stone. We must retrieve it.
Do it!
You're lucky you control metal, bub. Because that's the only thing keeping my claws off you.
It's not too late to join me, X-Men.
Come on, Magneto, bro! I'm not even technically an X-Man!
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't Deadpool not an X-Man?
Cannot stop evolution.
Excuse me.
You ain't fighting on that
I'm cutting in!
Is exactly what I've been seeking.
Aww.
Witness my might.
Get back in the swing!
Damn it.
I shall build a new world in the name of Homo Superior. Huh?
Crud. You know these guys?
You could say that.
We have tracked you across the Great Void to retrieve what was stolen from us.
Return the Infinity Stones to us at once, or suffer for all eternity.
Yeah, right. Like handing them over to your boss is gonna lead to less suffering.
I thought Rocket's the only one trying.
Rip the universe to shreds. And since we live in the universe, well, I'm sure you understand our concern.
Taco.
You only delay the inevitable. Thanos shall have the stones. Even if we must pry them from your dead hands.
On second thought, perhaps an alliance is called for after all.
Really? That's how they're gonna do that?
Whoa. Where do these things come from?
You know, we have this whole big thing with Magneto, and then, oh yeah, the thing that brings us together is just seeing the stronger enemy that just happens to pop up in the middle of our boss fight. Just really, that just feels like, yeah, we really, to me that screams we couldn't really come up with a way to end this chunk, so let's just throw in the main enemy. It's just bad writing. Not even bad, just lazy.
The stones will be ours before the rest of the Black Order even arrives.
Now that's what I call team. Huh? I probably had that coming. I can't end my...
Slaughter them, Outriders!
Whoa. Where do these things come from?
The stones will be ours rest of the Black Order even arrives.
Damn it.
Get up then. Get up then.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Ooh, in the dark.
Our master will be most pleased.
Excuse me. I'm just going to play the runaway game until my health gets somewhat good.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, of course, I'm facing the wrong direction. Oh, thank God.
100 ugly aliens down, 2 more to go.
Imbeciles! You barely survived facing me alone. What makes you think you could ever defeat 2 of us?
A brilliant observation, Liebchen. Danke.
Proxima!
Can I at least get a health boost?
I shall eviscerate you all in her honor!
Good news, Corby. For once, I'm not the ugliest guy in the battle.
You'll waste your breath and our time. Once you have fallen, your insignificant planet shall follow.
No. Save that moment of glory for our master.
My beloved.
And let me have mine instead. You dare harm a member of the Black Order! Perhaps we have not been clear enough about the gravity of your situation. Allow me to remedy that now.
Hold it!
Everything going dark. Still alive?
She's back. How the heck can we fight them both?
Everything going dark.
Again, I think this is one of those situations where we're not supposed to win.
Keeping the stones out of their hands is the only priority right now.
This way.
Their minds, so clouded with hate. If they catch us, we don't stand a chance.
We shall bring Thanos the stones and your heads.
The thrill is in the hunt, my love. Run all you wish. There is nowhere on this planet that is safe.
What are you waiting for? Go already and leave the alien freaks to me.
Even with this stone at my command, this may not be a battle we can win. If we used all of the stones together, however...
We would almost certainly do more damage than good. What we need is time to regroup, to formulate a better plan, as far from here as possible.
I have never teleported so many at once, but I can attempt to...
No, Kurt. Not even Lockjaw could get us all far enough away from this insanity. As long as their prize is in our hands, these monsters will follow us to the ends of the universe.
This universe, perhaps.
Deadpool.
Something has been weakening the barriers between dimensions. If I can just break through. Huh? There. But I must warn you, chaos magic is unpredictable. I do not know where this will lead us.
At the moment, dearest Wanda, anywhere is better than here.
The rift is sealed. We're safe now.
Alas, if only I could be so certain.
Excuse me. Alright, well, sorry, I'm stretching. I got a feeling that's going to be the end of this video. Yep. Alright, well, guys, we're going to call this one here. Thank you so much for watching.
Upgrade your ISO 8. Better stop in.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, all that stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Till then, my name's AJ Gales. This is Something I Game Channel. I'm out.